Time flies, so don't blink twice.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else, and, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the New York Giants and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. As the play clock nears 0, we've got a timeout from Coach Brian Dable. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Cam Scannable on the ground. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Scannable now from the gun. We'll cobble together a yard there. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Darts out of the shotgun. That's incomplete on second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Darts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So it'll be second down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Dart gonna throw again. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattaboo. And they're gonna bring him down at the 36.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Dart setting in the throw here. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Quick one to the outside by Darts. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Scattaboo. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Pulled in by his back, Scattaboo. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. As the play clock nears 0, we've got a timeout from Coach Brian Dable. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Gay's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
How well they were eating up yards and first downs. You know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Coming out throwing is Baker. Completed over the middle. And this is brought to a stop at that. Say the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, alert! 20!
Baker now from the gun. He rolls to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Mayfield to throw again. He's got it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
180!
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
At the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Giants.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're advancing it well as they face second down. From the gun, Mayfield. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Once more, it's Mayfield. Finds the in route complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Good. Run. 180.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
King. Good. What? Up. Pistol. Regular. Start.
Mayfield now from the gun. Has some room to work. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. Has room down the left sideline. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Giants.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Catch is made, it's Jalen Hyatt. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatterboo. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
Buccaneers 7. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good. 180. Pistol. Run. Attack.
3rd and long for him here. Headed out right. Finds a man, right side. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Pistol. Hey, look good.
1st and 10, here's Mayfield. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they get get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the defletion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
What's up?
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Good. What is that?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete left side to Thomas. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
What's up?
Back now, pressure coming. They score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Drake London with the touchdown. Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers 14, Giants 10. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
One play action with Darts. Buying some time left. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They'll go play action. Here's Darts. Back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Back to 60, back to 60.
He's got a man in motion. Going on 1st down. It's Darts. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants get some late points and the lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
17. Buccaneers 14. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This is taken in at the 13. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
26-yard line.
Here's Baker to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! 6. 180! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Run, run, run. What's that?
Third down. Here's Mayfield. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Nineteen seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Let's go now.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
19, back to 16. 18, right here. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's go.
He's back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Jackson Dart sack. A loss of 7 yards.
One final shot before the half. Vacates quickly left side. Space past the 35. Hits some space around midfield. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Real. Good. 180. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
They'll work against the blitz. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Good. 180. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
180! Kings! One touch!
Baker now from the gun. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
180! One touch!
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Start!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Real. One touch!
3rd and short. Mayfield. On the move. Headed right. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the ground here, Tracy. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Diving, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception, and some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
On first down, this is Tb. He comes through big here, 9 yards and second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's Tb on second down. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Half the 60, half the 60.
Working inside the red zone. He finds Neighbors right side. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
19, Tiger, 19.
The start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
A gain of 3 yards.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal.
60 by 6, 60, go.
To throw, here's Darts. And then touchdown, New York! The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Here's Gain out to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert 33.
From the gun, Mayfield. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Mayfield now from the gun. Catch me left side by Luka. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Who set it down for him at the 38. On the draw, it's Barkley. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 47-yard line.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Trying to throw this from the gun. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Andrew Phillips.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Scatterboot. Cuts right. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on first. Fights his way through a tackle. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Kid, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, boy, those big guys say, feed the run game.
Here's Tracy on first down. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Dart's going to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Scatterboot here on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Just everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines. Sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Dart setting in the throw here. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Forced out to his right. Moving right, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bates. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This is such a the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. You've got to protect the football.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll go left side with Tracy. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Go right back to Tracy. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, it plays just like that one, where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Tracy once more. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back in line as the defense all over this one. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Play action with Darts. Flushed out of the pocket. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
70 Lions.
On the handoff, here's Scattaboo. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Buccaneers 17.
Now to handle the kickoff. Starting at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Baker out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And he can't overlook anybody on the schedule, Brock, because the second you do, you wind up in a trap game against a motivated group like this. They really see